So hello guys. Uh, so as a title you can see how software works. So I'm going to explain the processes which are being processed behind the software when you are using any software. So I'm going to explain these all things that what actual happens behind any software. Uh, f- but first of all, I would like to give my introduction that who am I? I am a software engineer and I have experience of 1.5 year of full stack Java developer, and I am currently working in a MNC company, and I am working on a project of airlines company, so which is a very big project. So mm, I want to explain all the things. So today I know the how the software works. uh, I thought Uh, when I was in BTech in my third year and or fourth year, so at that time I was not aware about the software, that how software works. So I thought I explain the things that basically happens with the software. So so that a student which are uh, in their in their study period, which are in the BTech doing MCA, means or any other computer related courses, so they need to know the processes of the softwares which happens. So uh, as you know, when we are using the software and we try to interact with any software, then do you think that what happens actually? So first you need to understand. For that I am going to just explain by a diagram. Like you can assume as here is a like here is a software, and there are three things which are associated with the software, and the first one is the uh, front end, and second one is a back end, and third one is a database. So these three are basically uh, the we can say main parts of the software. When we try to develop any software, then you need to develop a front end, back end, and you need to configure the database. Database, as you know, all the data where we just saved, and the back end where all the processes are being processed, and the front end where user can interact the software. So now I am going to explain that how the front end and the back end and the DB are related and connected to each other. For that, I'll explain with a diagram. So, let's assume here is a front end part. Here is a front end part, and here is a back end part, and here is a DB part. uh, when you try to build a software, then first you need to develop the front end part, which can be developed using the HTML and the CSS. And for the backend, if you want to uh, just develop, then you need to know one any uh, technology, like you can learn about the Node.js, and you can learn about the Java and the Python. And for the database, you must to know need to know one database, like you MySQL or MongoDB. So these are things uh, which you need to know before the development of any software. And if you are in a BTech, and in your graduation third year and the fourth year, so try to build a project with the combination of front end and the back end and the DB. And because this type of the project will increase to hire you in any company. So just try to build a project, and it will very beneficial to you, trust me. uh, because when I was in BTech in my third year, I developed Android application and my two websites, which includes the backend, front end, and the DB part. And when I was got selected in my written company, and I appeared in a technical round. Then out of 10 minutes, there are 5 minutes I just explained about my project, which I have been developed in my graduation. And uh, I think basis of that project I just selected, and now I am working in that company. So just try to build a software, any software with the combination of front end, back end, and the DB. In next video, I'll try to explain that how to become a good software developer, and what should you learn, and what should your correct path, that you do not waste your time in another technology. You just so now I'm going to end this video, and thanks to watching this.